Hi, welcome to the channel. While editing, I realized I didn't film a proper introduction to the channel and myself. So my name is Okuso. I really enjoy comic book superhero stuff, and I hope you enjoy the video. I've been a huge Ghost Rider fan ever since I was very young, and it's all thanks to the first Ghost Rider film with Nicolas Cage in it. And then Spirit of Vengeance came out, and I immediately disassociated myself with the character walking out of that theater. Long story short, a few years passed by, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 re-releases on Xbox One and PS4, and having Ghost Rider on my team rekindled my love for that 0% fat, all natty, born to shape, forced to wipe dude. Anyways, here's how I would introduce Ghost Rider into the MCU. So right off the bat, I would have Danny Ketch be the host of the Spirit of Vengeance for the Sacred Timeline, because we've already seen Carter Slade, Johnny Blaze, and Robbie Reyes in live action. And I know, I might hear one of you down in the comments saying, technically Robbie Reyes would be the Ghost Rider of the Sacred Timeline, but the thing is that Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is currently in a limbo state, waiting for Marvel to officially announce whether it's canon or not. So in the meantime, Danny Ketch will be the main Ghost Rider of the Sacred Timeline. And on top of that, the president of Marvel Television even said he's interested in a Ghost Rider project with Danny Ketch in it. So the scene starts off in the middle of the day. We see Danny walking towards his bike and other fellow pedestrians on the sidewalk minding their own business. As Danny reaches out for the handle of his bike, suddenly people start to scream, shout, run in panic. Driverless vehicles are ramming into one another, poles, and buildings. He doesn't know what's going on. He's trying to make sense of it, but then he notices that there's a stroller with a baby in it crying. Through the chaos, Danny rushes to the stroller trying to calm the baby. He stops an individual and asks them if by any chance they've seen the kid's parents, and the individual looks at him like if he's crazy and he says, "What kid?" and then he takes off. Danny, confused by the response, then looks at the blanket where the baby was wrapped up in, and it's not there. What replaces it is just dust and particles. As Danny's trying to understand what the hell is going on, he starts to notice more and more people are being blipped away. He looks at his hand and it's slowly disintegrating as well. He focuses in on it and it starts to slowly regenerate. He's fighting off the blip, but unfortunately he can't regenerate fast enough and his arm begins to disintegrate. He's still giving it his all, but then he falls to his knees, giving it one last try, but it's no use. He closes his eyes, takes one last breath, and accepts his fate. But then suddenly his eyes open wide. The top of his head begins to fume. The Spirit of Vengeance wants out, and it wants out fast. His skin starts to slowly melt and burn away, revealing the skull. The transformation of the Ghost Rider has finished, but the fight to survive the blip has only begun. Even the Ghost Rider is struggling to fight off the blip. No previous Ghost Rider in the Sacred Timeline has ever faced the power of the Infinity Stones, the entire universe slamming down on them. After a solid minute of fighting off, regenerating, disintegrating, regenerating, the Ghost Rider successfully survives the blip, but at a costly trade-off. The Spirit of Vengeance goes into a form of hibernation mode from the amount of strength, power, and will it took to survive the blip. And sure, the Spirit of Vengeance will come back eventually, but it's going to be slightly weaker from what it was before. And, it's also a good way to slightly nerf him, because putting any form of Ghost Rider into the MCU would be like the equivalent of the Coughing Baby versus Hydrogen Bomb meme. It's just not going to be fair if there's a Ghost Rider in the MCU. And plus, how badass would it be to have the Spirit of Vengeance, such a broken character, be able to pull off an insanely, nearly impossible feat in the movies? Whether it's possible in the comics, he's a multiversal being, so he might be able to survive the snap anyways. But in the movies, it would look pretty damn cool. And yeah, that would be how I would personally introduce Ghost Rider into the MCU. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Share it with any other fellow Ghost Rider fans. If you enjoyed the video, please like, comment down your suggestions down in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts on this, or how you would prefer we introduce Ghost Rider. I'm talking too much. Long story short, subscribe, like, share, comment. I would really appreciate it. Thank you.